Done. Now we can do this one. Jeez, bless you.
Ho ho ho, you're here. Munvarth knew you'd come, even before we headed to the Mother's Chamber. He's my friend. My raven friend. I mean, he's a raven. Feathers, wings, a beak, all the raven things. And he's the reason I'm worried. Well, not really him, actually. It's my stupid head, always forgetting things. Before I entered the Mother's Dream, I told myself, Yarnsver, remember to let Munvarth out. And, of course, I forgot. Damned useless head. I'd rip it off my shoulders and toss it into the abyss if I could. You will. I'd do it myself, but I can't go back anymore. For Toids, dreams are a one-way journey. Both Munvarth and I would be forever grateful. Here, this is the key to his cage. It works like any key. Just stick it in the lock and turn it. And, please... Did you manage to free him from... Oh.
Just a bunch of more lazy people out here asking me to do things for them because they can't. Oh, that was the raven that squawked at me before. Okay. Gee. Just angry raven. Damn, you're still not done with that coffee? Oh.
Hello. Did you manage to... Thank you. I hope he finds a new home. I can already feel my burden lifting. Now I can join Mother and Senya and your...
Come, walker in the weirdness.
Yep, that's me.
Jarnsfor, Rune, Alfild, Trim. You do not yet grasp the weight you have. No matter how great or small their burden, it still bound them, kept them from journeying.
Oh yeah, still enjoying it. It's a blast.
But now they may step into Mother's chamber.
I think we're getting close to beating it too. I think we're like real close.
After all, this is why you are here, is it not? Indeed.
There are times, though, where there's a lot of talking. So if you're not into that, rough. Hell yeah.
I have watched your journey, Walker in the Wind.
It's a really good game, despite all the issues that people have with it, like the bugs and stuff.
The weight that kept them from entering
The story's good. Every NPC in the world has like meaning and depth. The voice acting is really well done.
chosen to follow the voice of the tribes and his fading hope. Gerfan, a man who so desperately wished to be a unifier, who carries such a deep thirst for retribution, while I strengthened my bonds with the human children of the Thoid tribe. I learned much of his mission. He believes tradition can be a driving force. That some things
Thank you for the
must
roses.
unfold as they always have. That is why he waits for Ingavi. But Ingavi's place is here, among us. And when her kin entered my chamber, the Thoid Elder's burden was lifted. She has no reason to remain in a world crumbling into ruin, all for the ambitions of one old man. The Thoid are not needed by anyone. Gerfan clings to his dreams of unification and retribution, stubbornly picking at wounds that refuse to heal. Tell me, Walker, do you truly believe uniting the Del Rita will change the fate of this world? That marching for Camelot will break the cycle? The Thoid have suffered enough.
Why ask me a question and then not
Now
let
they
me
have a
answer?
choice. Leave this crumbling world behind, or stay and drown with it.
Okay.
You ask me to let them fade into nothingness.
Enough. There is no reasoning with the giant's stubborn nature. No matter what you say, she'll keep dragging you deeper into the labyrinth of her mind. That is why I ordered the giants to sleep. Their nature was unpredictable. They reveled in strange manipulations, willing to wager their own lives in primitive bets and frivolous games. And
I was wondering how long you would stay silent, letting the human whose body you stole speak for you. You have lasted surprisingly long. I suppose emptiness and oblivion have taught you some humility.
Probably not.
Nevertheless, greetings, Arthur. I am glad I have finally dreamt of this moment. The moment I can tell you, face to face, that everything is your fault. Avalon is falling because you existed. Because you continue to exist. This is also the moment I accuse you of murdering my children. Your human king got to know us well. When he ordered the giants to sleep, he knew that our children could not dream.
What?
Dreaming is something giants grow into with age. Having no choice but to obey, we left our children behind in the waking world. Alone, defenseless, condemned to the coldness of death. But I had time. Enough time to dream of Sonder. A place and a state where death holds no power. There, I will dream Quiestra. I will give shelter to the entire Thoid tribe, including Ingavi. I will not abandon any more children to the waking world.
I have made many terrible mistakes during my reign. But I always considered what was best for my people. At least, that was my intention. I wanted to make Avalon our home, free from the plague, free from forces that would seek to oppose us. I thought that my return would restore balance, that I could prevent Avalon's fall.
Your idea of what is good is twisted, human king. As for you, mortal, yes, you need the blessing of the tribes to claim the crown. Those were the terms of the sacred pact. but you will have to manage without the Thoid. They will all come with me into Sonder. I will care for them as if they were my own children.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, here we go. The fall of Avalon must be stopped, and contrary to what Arthur claims, he does not need to be a part of that. The dreaming is not the only layer of reality where life and the future exist. I have walked many others. Yingvi has fulfilled her duty to the tribe. Now she must fulfill her duty to Delriata. I demand it as one who has aided the Thude. I will wake your kin and release them from the oath they swore to the crown. I'm going to do this one.
Indeed. You have the right to make such a demand. The role you played in the fate of the Thoid grants you that authority. And Ingavi, she will accept the path laid before her without protest.
Okay.
Perhaps it is only fair that the last of her people remains awake. That some trace of the beautiful children of Thoid may endure until the end of time. Very well. So be it. The way to Sonder is closed to Elder Ingavi. Her duty now is to carry the legacy.
Squeaky chair, damn.
Tribe. Walker. Although you carry fragments of the king's soul within you, the choices are, and you, Arthur, do not think you still command everything. You are a prisoner of your own legacy. It is done. Our long dreamt of meeting has come to an end. Leave now, and let us dream.
All right, so 2 successes, 1 failure, and did not finish. That's pretty good out of 4, I think. I guess we're still technically not at 2 successes.
Walker in the weirdness.
Mother releases you from your obligations to enter Sonder. You may join it, but you do not have to.
I don't know what to say. Deep down, I've always felt that Sonder was not my destiny.
2?
I envied Therov for joining One-Eye's rebellion and getting to see the world. I envied Taranis for his work with the Alchemist's Guild. Now I will have the chance to know real life. But I cannot be the elder of a tribe with no tribe. Perhaps I will join those who refused Mother's call. For the first time in my life, I feel free. I don't know how Gerfan will react to an elder without a tribe. But, well, he summoned me, so I will come. There is a reason why the Thoid made me their elder. My power, despised by the other Delrida, is truly unrivaled. And on the battlefield, a skilled Thoid is worth 10 Volker warriors steeped in Mather's fury.
Alright.
I know I will always wonder what Sonder would have been like. And I know my heart will grieve for my kin. But something tells me this path is not closed to me forever. If there truly is a place we go after death, perhaps it is Sonder. That would also align with Runa's claim that Sonder is a trap, and that, in truth, everyone dies before entering Sonder. Maybe he is right. If so, then when I die, my soul will awaken in Sonder. I will see my tribe again. And finally, I will meet Mother. That is what I have decided to believe. The Thoid. We have long been divided between those who follow, or at least that's what we believed.
Okay.
That they were cowards, unfaithful, ungrateful wretches. But I was never convinced by those words. To me, they were simply brothers who dared to walk their own path, even at the cost of eternity. Deep down, I admired them. I am still Thoyd, and I am young. When I come of age, I can bring more Thoyd into this world, perhaps even with the help of those who return home one day. I am certain they will be. They will believe what they choose to believe. It will be a new beginning. My role as elder was to guide the Thoyd of old to the dreaming. But those who come after them will live in the waking world, and I will guide them too. At last, I will be allowed to grow up. It's hard to say, but I don't truly care. But who knows? Perhaps this time we will grow closer to them. I've always thought they envied our direct connection to Mother, with Mother gone. See you at the moot, Walker in the Weirdness.
We did it. We gotta figure out how to... Because right now we're at 3 decisions, 2 of which were successful, 1 was a failure, and the Volker tribe, who I can't seem to finish their quest. And I think it's because of this one. Angzvar asked me to investigate Elspeth's death. Okay, but like... Didn't I know where to go? Unless her home's not in the Volker village, like... Am I just being a big dummy? Don't answer that.
What?
But the answer is yes, I am being a big dummy. Okay, Helmy doesn't want to talk. Angzvar doesn't want to talk to me. Who does want to talk?
What brings you? I'll take a look at...
Okay, so he doesn't have any prompts. But it says to leave that house, but when I go outside, it doesn't tell me where to go. don't know, man.
You? What you do? You're the reason Elspeth is dead now. If you hadn't pried into Volca business, You brought back the matron's totem. We hoped it would stay lost forever. But now the doors are open again and Elspeth's worst fears have come true.
What?
No. Frigg had chosen Elspeth's mother as her successor, but then Frigg disappeared and Elspeth's mother fell ill. Everyone feared that even if the totem was found, we'd be left without
How's
a
this my
matron.
fault?
On her deathbed, Elspeth's mother named Elspeth as her successor. She never wanted it. But you don't refuse your dying mother, do you? We thought the tribe would eventually move on, find new ways to worship Mather, and leave this madness behind. But then you showed up. And bring down the wrath of the entire tribe on us both? After everything that's happened in Volca, do you really think they'd calmly accept her saying no? They wouldn't care about our plans for the future. Plans that don't involve Elspeth being stuck in the temple forever. To them, it's an honor. This entire tribe is worthless. They all see themselves as Mather's chosen, yet they act like sheep who can't survive without a herding dog. You don't know? They didn't tell you?
No.
Being the matron is torment. It only ends in death. When a matron undergoes initiation, it's said she becomes a living vessel for Mather's wrath. It's like drinking that cursed potion. Your veins burn and your mind screams for blood. Our matrons spend their days isolated, barely holding back the berserker madness that threatens to consume them. They rely on calming herbs, meditation, whatever they can, but they need an iron will to endure. Elspeth wasn't like that. She wasn't meant to spend her days alone in a dark room, hovering on the brink of madness.
Well, tell me how to save her then.
Yeah, me too. Now you see why we don't like her. Here, Elspeth left this letter for you. I found it among her things. She must have written it when word got out that you were looking for Frigg. Take it and go.
Okay, so that was that. Apparently I hadn't talked to Nessa the whole time. Clown.
Dead by her own hand, rather than serve as matron.
It's
How
crazy.
could she do this? We needed her. The tribe needed her. And now what are we supposed to do? The tribe cannot survive without a matron, but I cannot force anyone to take the mantle. We've seen what can happen. Find us a matron stranger. Someone willing. Someone with strength. I can't ask them myself. They will obey. Find us a matron stranger, and I will attend the moot. Yes.
I'm gonna make Helmy the matron, I think. Since her husband's dead, why not?
Yes. Of course you'd suggest Helmi. I'm just a bit concerned about her temper. If the moot goes Gurfhan's way, I'd rather that fire be directed at our enemies. Still, she's always been devoted. Maybe you're right. Maybe she does deserve this after all this time. I'll talk
Of
to
course
her
I'm right, dude.
if I can get a word. And I remember my promise. There aren't many of us left. Mother is with us again. And if this is the end of us, well, at least we'll fall as true Volker.
All right. That's 3 yeses and 1 no. I think that's pretty damn good.
Watch out.
So, looks like fate itself decided to push you my way. But Kedron, that's if he's... I won't let that go to waste. Truth is, I'd sent him to do the very same task I've just laid before you. Gather the tribes. Yes? Ah, that cursed stagfather of theirs. I've heard the rumors about what happened in the Svein village.
Uh-huh.
Even weakened, they would have been an important ally in a war that might never happen if we fail to get... Well then, if they prefer to worship a god who slaughters his own followers for amusement, who am I to judge? If that's truly their decision, perhaps it's better they don't join us.
Valid.
How did you manage to convince the Twoid tribe? They've always kept to themselves, no matter the hardships we faced. You've done the impossible, and I want to give you an artifact the Twoid tribe once guarded. Here, a part to the king's armor they were tasked with guarding. It will aid you as you face the challenges of the king's threat.
Oh, hey.
Could it be that the Volker have uncovered the truth about Mother? Unbelievable. Of all the tribes, I thought the Volk take these pieces of the king's armor, once guarded by the Volker. A gift in return for the help you gave them. May they serve you well in the king's threat. You have no idea, the members of the Ulfred tribe. Without them, we could forget about any real war effort, especially against Camelot. So, allow me to offer you a gift in thanks for aiding their tribe. A unique piece of our king's armor, forged by Ulfr himself, the very forefather they take their name from. Go.
Okay, so we got King Arthur's boots, greaves, and chestplate. When damage is taken, physical damage, spell power, attack speed, and critical chance increase by 5%. This effect disappears after 5 seconds from the last hit. You deal increased damage to $4. Yeah. You have a 1% chance to instantly kill an enemy if they have less than 50% health. Increase critical chance by 25 when below 50%. Okay. Increase critical damage by up to 100% depending on one's missing health. I mean, the Arthur set isn't bad, but I think my combo set's better. At least for me. What is that thing? Flesh tree? Easy, dude. What is that? Chop him down, baby. Chop him down. Stay down, buddy. Yeah. Oh. Stamina damage is crazy. Woo. Oh, I thought he was standing on top of his homie. Oh, the shields? Oh, that's insane. Wait, what is this guy? What's this little bogey doing up here, huh? We'll follow the pathway. Oh, that's much easier than what I was trying to do. Crimson Creeper? What the hell? That was weird. The guy got stuck. Smack him right in his bald head. You guys are weak sauce. The stamina breaking is insane. I was about ready to jump. And then I was thinking like, yo, jumping's not good in this game. Probably wouldn't be the best idea to jump across that gap because I will plummet. It's like a permanent stun lock. It's insane. Whoa. Straight up. So the first hit that I did broke his stamina, which stunned him, and that's why he just sat there and took it. If you look, they have like a little green bar under their health. And then when it breaks, damn it. We are in the end game. The build is kind of busted right now. But we've invested a lot into it, so, you know, a deserved bust. I think it's fun, yeah. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's got a few bugs here and there, but overall it's pretty put together. I'm just getting lost in here. I don't know where I'm going. Wait a minute. Oh, son of a bitch. This way then? Okay. What is this dead end? Where am I supposed to go? Okay, so last time I went up and across the bridge when I was here, so maybe it's this way? Oh yeah, it's definitely this way. Oh yeah, look at that big boy.
I am his burden, the man beneath the myth. I am the face that time forgot, the name that was never enough.
First, you used these people to win yourself a kingdom, and now you herded them here under threat of being stomped to death by giants if they leave or disobey. After all that they've gone through, all that they've done, all that they've suffered, this is how you intend to repay them?
No kingdom will stand with people like them within its borders. They would have to change their ways. The Del Rita are not ready for this. You know this.
You did worse than all of them combined, and you are the one responsible for all they've done so far. They fought for your name and under your banners. Does this mean you're not fit to be a king? Not ready to have a kingdom?
I left the heritage of Pendragon behind me. I severed the ties between myself and my tribe. I lost all that tied me to the past when I became king. I set a new path for myself. They are not ready to do that.
Bullshit. You forced them to go against their sacred traditions. You destroyed their identities. They betrayed their comrades because you ordered them to. They kidnapped the children of the giants because you told them to do it. Everything they did was so that you could win this war. And now what? You're going to punish them for being your best, fiercest soldiers, most loyal of your men?
This is not...
Oh, stop with your excuses already. You broke them, and now you're abandoning them to starve or freeze to death in these damned lands.
This kingdom needs to be built on peace, Caradoc. Letting them live among merchants, lords, and ladies in Camelot or Timberwall. How would that go?
Exactly as anyone would expect it to go.
So we would end up with a civil war. Right after we won the war that almost annihilated us all.
Oh, damn you. I've had enough. I stood by you through everything. Even what you did to me. To Seawall. I let it all slide. I told myself it was for something. For a noble cause. But this is where I draw I renounce my oaths, and I'm walking away. Put a blade in my back if that helps you sleep. I don't care. Not anymore.
Damn.
Now I remember it all. I left the best of my people here. I betrayed their loyalty. And for what? Everything is in ruin. Everything I struggled to build is corrupted. This land, it had a glorious past, but it has no future. There is no way to save it. I know. I see it now. And it was my decision that cost them the ability to grow and change. I may have been right about the diagnosis. Now I see I could have been wrong about the cure. The tribes helped us win the war. They were fearless and followed every order. They were the most loyal of all. But I left them broken. And after the war, their bloodlust was insatiable. I had to do something. This felt like the only choice. Caradoc had the clearest eyes of any of us. He saw things for what they were. And I think I destroyed that.
Yo, Tino, thank you for the follow.
With all I did, I turned him into this. And now he's only a shadow of the man I once knew. He used to carry hope. Now all he carries is vengeance. The giants sided with our enemy. We had to find a way to remove them from the equation. So, under cover of night, the tribes stole their children. I told the giants their offspring were our hostages, and that we would slaughter them if they refused to bend the knee.
Oh, Arthur's kind of messed up, dude.
Humiliating moments of that whole war, both for me and for the Del Rita. I come from the Pendragon bloodline, a heritage drenched in as much blood as that of the Del Rita. A heritage that pillaged and fought in the homelands for longer than anyone can remember, and unable to build anything that withstood the test of time. I decided to leave it behind me when we won the war against the Four Dwellers, and built our kingdom on Avalon on stronger foundation. Now we've seen that my bloodline must have been cursed. There's nothing left. Nothing worth saving. Nothing worth rebuilding. I gave everything I had to this land. My blood, my soul, my name. And the land devoured it all. I betrayed the ones who believed in me. I cut down the men who fought for me. I turned away from my own blood to build something better. And all I built was another ruin. I thought I was forging a future.
Typical.
I was just extending the fall.
So the crown, what do we do about the
Do
giants?
what you want. There's nothing. All I've ever done got turned into dust. Corrupted against my intentions. Destroyed. Why bother?
Claim the crown that once bent the giants to the king's will.
Future king, you return. Speak your will through the mortal you now inhabit. Is it time for us to awaken?
Yes, I order you to march on Camelot. You will lead the Dalarieta tribe. Yes, I order you to bring order to the Forlorn Swords. You must suppress the Dalrita's thirst for war. It is time for you to rest. You must sleep forevermore. March on Camelot, baby!
The have long been our allies. Through their eyes, we have watched your kingdom fall into corruption. Camelot will fall. Your will shall be done.
Decide what will become of the Forlorn Swords. Wait, is that it? Are we done?